Good morning. Let me have you all stand for the national anthem. Please take your hats off. Welcome to Washington Grizzly Stadium. My name is Jim Foley. I'm employed here at the University of Montana. We want to welcome all the Missoula County Public School freshmen to the University of Montana. It's my pleasure to start this program to introduce the President of the University of Montana, Dr. Royce Engstrom.
Good morning, students. We're delighted to have you with us here this morning on this beautiful Montana day. So what do you think of Grizzly Stadium so far? You like it? Well, this is a wonderful place. Every Saturday afternoon, we have 26,000 really enthusiastic people in this stadium, and it's one of the most fun times that you can have in Montana. Most of the time, we're in here for a football game or some other athletic event. This coming weekend, we'll be in here playing Northern Colorado for our homecoming game. Go Grizz! But I want to tell you about two other events that have taken place in the Grizzly Stadium here this past summer. And in a way, they were both events more important than any football game. The first event took place in July, and it was called Adventures of the Mind. About 150 high school students from across the country came to UM to spend 4 days with 50 of the most interesting people in the country. Those people were mentors. The mentors were a mixture of scientists, authors, inventors, dancers, poets, and business leaders. The mentors are people who pursued their dreams because they loved passionately what they do. You could hear the excitement in the mentors' voices as they talked about their work. You could also hear the excitement in the students' voices as they got to spend 4 days interacting with some of these great people of our country. The students left the event after closing ceremonies here in Grizzly Stadium really fired up about their own futures. Like you, they're going to be the next generation of scientists, astronauts, trial lawyers, writers, governors. The other event that we had in here took place last May, and it was a great day as well. The sun was shining, the wind was blowing like crazy, but we had a wonderful commencement ceremony nonetheless. This was the first time we held commencement in Washington Grizzly Stadium for many years. Almost 3,000 college students graduated from here last spring after earning degrees in the areas that they pursued with their own passion, their own perseverance. Along the way, some of those students really struggled. Some were confused about their directions. They had moments of frustration, but they also had moments of elation as they learned a new concept or something really clicked with them because of the work of some great faculty member or a fellow student. They made lifelong friends while they were here as students at UM, and they graduated excited about the next stage of their lives. The students in both of these events, just a short time earlier, had been exactly where you are, as freshmen in high school. They made a choice at that time, a choice that's in front of you right now. They chose to graduate from high school. I want you to make that decision today as well. Graduation matters. It will open doors to a wonderful world of opportunity and pride for you. But I want you to do more than graduate from high school. You are at a point right now in your lives where the path you take in the next few years in high school will either open doors for you or close them. Take courses in high school that keep the doors open. Take a college prep curriculum so you can pursue any direction you want when you graduate from high school. I want you to prepare for college and prepare for life at the same time. Graduate. Thanks for being here today. Good talking with you.
Thank you, President Engstrom. Before I introduce the next speaker, who here is from Sentinel High School? Who here is from Big Sky High School? Who here is from Sentinel High School? Okay, how about Hellgate? How about Seeley Swan? One more time, Seeley Swan. Very good. How about Willard High School? So let me have you all stand up, turn around, and thank your teachers and principals for all the work they do on your behalf. It's now my pleasure to introduce the Superintendent of the Missoula County Public Schools, Dr. Alex Apostle.
Good morning. Missoula class, Missoula County Public Schools class of 2015. That's your graduation year. I would like to thank Governor Schweitzer, Mayor Engen, and Dr. Royce Engstrom, President of the University of Montana, for being here today and supporting Graduation Matters Missoula, and of course, now Graduation Matters Montana. Being here this morning is important, but being over there at the Adams Center in June 2015 must be our goal. Together, we are going to make June 2015 a great moment in your life. I know each one of you can do it, and I have total confidence in each one of you. The goal in June 2015 must be that every one of you crosses the stage and celebrates high school graduation. We are here today to let you know that we care, and that high school graduation is an important step in your life. We all need to take high school graduation very, very seriously. Going to high school is not a dress rehearsal. It's the real deal. Whatever you do or don't do the next 4 years will follow you for the rest of your life. High school graduation is the foundation for whatever you aspire to do for the rest of your life. Do your best. You owe it to yourself. No regrets, no excuses, no alibis, no I should have or could have or would have. You never want to use those words too often in your life, because if you do, you've lost. Just succeed. Be everything you can be. Dedicate yourself to the next 4 years. Trust me, it will make a difference in your life. Just know that we are here for you. And we are together as you move towards high school graduation and beyond. High school is just the beginning. Make it count. Go for it. Push yourself to succeed. Now I'm going to ask you to do something that wasn't planned. We truly are together. This took a lot of work to put together, but you're well worth it. I want you to we're going to do a cheer together. And it goes like this. It's 2 bits, 4 bits, 6 bits, $1. All for the class of 2015. Stand up and holler. You ready? We do it all together. All right, here we go. I want you to yell this out. 2 bits, 4 bits, 6 bits, $1. All for the class of 2015. Stand up and holler. We're with you, and I wish each one of you the very best, and I want to see each one of you in June 2015. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Apostle. Tryouts for the University of Montana Cheer Squad are Saturday. We'll see you there. Let me also take the time to introduce the chairman of the Missoula County Board of Trustees, Tony Rabine.
I just have a couple of thoughts for you this morning. For those of you who are sitting here thinking, of course I'm going to graduate, this is what I want you to keep in mind. Challenge yourselves every day. Take your honors classes. Think about your AP classes next year, junior year, senior year. You guys are going to be the first kids to be able to take advantage of international baccalaureate classes. Plan for it your junior year. And take advantage of every opportunity in your amazing high school. If you're a little nervous about public speaking, think about speech and debate. Run for office in student government. Sign up for Model United Nations. You will be happy you did. 2 years from now, you are going to be starting to write your resume for college. Don't let yourselves look back and say, oh, I wish I would have done this. Set your sights for the best university, the best college in this country, because you know what? Missoula kids deserve the best. So work every day in high school to do your best and challenge yourself, you will be happy you did.
Thank you, Tony. It's now my pleasure to introduce Katie Michaels, who's a 2010 graduate of Big Sky High School. Katie's currently a sophomore at the University of Montana here and served as an outstanding student leader while at Big Sky. Katie?
Good morning, everyone. I'm so glad that all of you have survived your first month of high school. I remember my freshman year of high school and how terrified I was during the first few weeks of classes, figuring out where to go, navigating through halls full of older students. So, to help you make the mental transition from high school as a scary place to high school as an exciting place, here are the two best pieces of advice that I can offer you. First, high school is an amazing opportunity to figure out who you are and what you are passionate about. You can make of high school what you will, and there are so many chances to explore new activities and meet new people. Honestly, if I've learned one thing in college so far, it's that you can figure out a way to shape pretty much any talent or passion of yours into a career. So, join clubs and get involved. And if opportunities to explore a particular area of interest aren't yet available, create them. Which brings me to piece of advice number 2. During this journey of self-discovery called high school, don't be afraid to ask for help. Your teachers, your counselors, your parents, and your peers are repositories of knowledge and truly kind people. You just have to get to know them. Seriously, the adults in a high school are there because they want to be there, and they want to see you succeed. They are mentors and friends. There's so much freedom in high school to figure yourself out. Fortunately, there's also a huge support system to back you up. This might sound cliche, but I promise it's true. High school is going to fly on by. During these next 4 years, be mindful of yourself and make sure you are creating a high school experience that you will remember fondly. So, find your passion, don't be afraid to ask for a hug, and have fun. Good luck in these next 4 years. Thank you.
Thank you, Katie, very much. Now it's my pleasure to introduce the governor of the great state of Montana. Please give it up for Governor Brian Schweitzer.
All right. It's a new start. It's a new beginning. To this point, you were just getting ready for high school. 2015 sounds like a long ways away. You're thinking, oh my God, can I make it to Christmas? Enjoy the journey. It's not about the destination. It's about the journey. A few years ago, my staff came into my office and they said, Gov, there's a guy over in Great Falls that's going to celebrate his 109th birthday. Let's send him a birthday card. I said, 109 years old tomorrow? He said, yeah, we better call. So I picked up the phone and I called Walter Brennick and I said, Walt, I can't make it to your birthday party. I just heard about it today and I'm doing something else. But I'll promise you, Walt, next year on your 110th birthday, I will be at your birthday party. And I hung up the phone, didn't give it much thought because, well, what are the odds? But the next year, on his 110th birthday, I was there, then his 111th, then 112th, then 113th, then 114th. And when we celebrated his 114th birthday, the Guinness Book of World Records was there to certify that the oldest man on the planet who lived in Montana was indeed 114 years old. Now, I tell you this story because when I first met Walt, he couldn't figure out why people were coming to him from all across the country, everywhere in the world, and they asked him the same question. What's the essence? What's the secret of life? And honest to God, when he was 109, he thought these people were crazy. He said, I just got up in the morning, one morning after another, and I'm still here and the rest aren't. But the point is, you're never too old to change, because by the time he was 111 and then 112, people were coming from Europe and Asia and South America, and he had a message for them. He said to them, the essence of life is live a life of moderation. You don't have to be the fastest. You don't have to climb the highest. You don't eat the most. You don't eat the least. Protect yourself, live a life of moderation. And second, he said, you work hard, because when you work hard, it's good for your heart. And then this man, who started developing this message when he was 110 years old, would say this, and it's something I'll never forget. But he said, the real essence of life is to help other people. I've always volunteered. I've always helped people who needed a little extra help. I've always been there for a friend. Because when you help other people, it's good for your soul. Please understand, you're not too old to change. You'll never be too old to change and to learn. Education is for life. You will graduate in 2015, and then you will begin to learn more, and then you will gain new skills. And when you're 40 years old, you'll still be learning new skills. That's what life is. Embrace it. Love it. And if you get a C like I've had plenty of, that's fine. You learn. If you get a B, celebrate it. And if you get an A, I didn't have many. It's a remarkable day, but it's the journey. Learn what you can, embrace education, and graduate, because graduation matters. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you, Governor Schweitzer. If I could have your attention, please look at the Grizz Vision, the Jumbotron, for a little video we want you to watch.
Missoula, Montana. Longtime destination for trailblazers and pioneers. Often described in the novels of Ernest Hemingway and Norman MacLean's A River Runs Through It. A playground of mountains and rivers, with a thriving community of arts and culture, and home to the University of Montana. World-class faculty and students making a difference in a broader world. A campus that was designed to launch great minds. We have challenged our students to reflect, to inspire, to achieve. They have. This is where dreams begin and lifelong friends are made. And home to the Montana Grizzlies. Life experience that shapes our future. Inspiration and spirit that is infectious and changes us
Now my pleasure to introduce Tyler Monson. Tyler is currently a junior at Sentinel High School. In addition to being an outstanding student and leader, he's also a member of the track and field team. Tyler, thanks for being here today.
Let's get this down here. We can really give it the juice. All right, give him help.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. It's a great day here. I'd like to tell you a story about my freshman year at Sentinel High School. When I first arrived, I thought high school wasn't very important, and I thought, you know, even if I don't go to college, why is high school important? And so my grades were not very good as a freshman because I just simply didn't care and I didn't want to go to school. And my teachers harped on me, my counselor harped on me, my mom did, my dad did. I just shook it all off. I said, whatever. And during the summer going into my sophomore year, I realized that high school is very important. And I told myself that throughout the rest of my high school career, I was going to do fantastic, and I have. So now I'm looking back at my freshman year saying, oh, I should have, and oh, I wish I could have done that, and you shouldn't be doing that. You should get good grades all through high school. Even if you don't go on to college, you don't want to go on to college, graduation does matter because even with a high school diploma, you can get a better job without one. If you want a good job and you want to do well in the future, you need to do well right now. Right now is where it counts, and high school is one of the most important 4 years of your life. You don't want to be like me, wishing that during your freshman year you would have done more and you wish you would have gotten into more organizations. So aspire higher, everybody. High school is very important. Remember that. And use your resources. Your counselors, your teachers, they're there to help you. If you need help and you don't understand, go to them because they're there for you. They're the support system behind you. Good luck, everybody. We all hope to see you during the year 2015.
Let's hear it for Tyler. It's now my pleasure to introduce Jordan Jorgensen. Jordan's currently a senior at Hellgate High School. Jordan recently enlisted in the United States Marine Corps and will attend basic training at Camp Pendleton in San Diego next summer. Jordan is also a member of the Hellgates Drama Club. Jordan, thanks for being here today.
Hello. First of all, I just want to shake this man's hand.
Yes!
This man is a great man. He's done so much for my family. He probably doesn't even know it. But Governor Schweizer, awesome. I figure this man is here. Worth it. Okay. This man is here. He's amazing. If all these people are here, this is obviously an important event. Normally on Saturdays, the Grizz are on the field and everybody's watching them. Everybody's watching you now. You're the future. You're really what matters. Graduation's what matters. Because if you don't, you're not really going to make it far. And that's the at least they laughed. That's the brutal fact with graduation. The United States Marine Corps will not accept you if you have not graduated high school. McDonald's will not accept you if you have not graduated high school. But what will is a college. A college will accept you, the military, anything you want will accept you if you graduate high school. If you do good, you can make it to a great high school and have a great job that you love. I'm sure every person sitting up here loves their job and worked hard. But cheer. Who here wants to graduate? That has never been a question for me. Graduation has been something that was in my mind. I never thought twice about dropping out. I never understood the fact of doing it. It just boggles my mind the fact that someone wouldn't finish it. 9 years? Why end it now? It's pointless. But I want to end this note on graduate. Do it. 2015, I want to see every single one of you walk across that stage. Getting your diploma, shaking this man's hand. Graduate.
Jordan, thank you so much. I think Mayor Engen, Governor Schweitzer, I think you have some competition here. Yeah. Let me take the time to introduce one of our faculty members here at the University of Montana, Rebecca Bendeck. She's an assistant professor of geosciences here in the College of Arts and Sciences at the University of Montana. Rebecca, thanks for being here.
Hi. So we're all making a really big fuss over you guys today, and people are going to keep making a fuss over you for the next few years because you're at a really important moment in your lives. Up until now, you've been able to make some choices. What you wear, what you eat, maybe what you listen to, who you hang out with. Those are important choices, but they're easy to change. You can undo them. You're about to start making choices that you can't undo so easily, that send you in one direction and make it pretty hard to go in other directions. And so I have one piece of advice for you, and that is choose the hard one. Set as a goal something that you're not exactly sure you can do. Because when you do that, you open yourself to the ultimate in human experience, which is triumph. You probably already know this because you probably already do this all the time. What's better, walking in a straight line or crashing and smashing and burning until you hit the rail slide or the huge air? What's better, sitting still or practicing and practicing and practicing until you get the three-pointer or the dance routine or the high note? What's better, watching paint dry or trying and failing and trying and failing and trying until you understand the algebra problem or the complicated poem or the chemical equation? You already know that when you do something hard and you succeed, it's awesome. And don't let famous and successful and rich people fool you. The most successful among us don't just roll out of bed and phone it in. They struggle, they fail, they try, they practice again and again and again, and they choose a goal that they don't know they can achieve. And sometimes they don't, but you never get where you want to go by taking the easy path. So who am I? I'm not rich, I'm not famous. Why do I have the right to tell you this? Because I choose the hard path and I love it. So I'm a geophysicist, I study earthquakes, and that doesn't mean shambling down to my office, a big latte, writing something brilliant, sending it off. It means traveling all over the world, getting sunburnt, freezing my ass off, getting bitten by animals, throwing up gross stuff I ate, missing my family, getting frustrated, writing down solutions to problems and figuring out they're wrong and crumpling them up and throwing them away, doing that 100 times probably, crashing my computer, making mistakes. I wouldn't change a second of it because every once in a while I get to be the first person in the world to know something about how the world works. And it's worth every minute of suffering and agony, and it makes me feel completely and utterly alive. And I want you guys to have that feeling, even if it's only once, but hopefully it's lots of times. And the only way you get there is by choosing the hard one. So pick a goal you don't think you can achieve, go huge with everything you've got, and see what happens.
Rebecca, thank you. Now it's my pleasure to introduce a Missoula County Public Schools graduate, the mayor of the amazing city of Missoula, Mayor John Ingen.
Good morning. So Vice President Foley wasn't completely specific when he mentioned that I graduated from Missoula County Public Schools. I graduated from Willard when it was a grade school, and Hellgate when it was still a high school. And as I often tell people, high school, some of the best 8 years of my life. Really? You're working the math? Yeah. So my wife and I don't have children of our own, so I have to do a quick piece of housekeeping here. Because we don't have children of our own, we've had to find other children to embarrass in their teenage years. My niece, Allie Panion, goes to Big Sky High School. She's sitting right out here. Are you embarrassed, Alf? Good. Mission accomplished. So folks, what you're seeing here today in Washington Grizzly Stadium is a group of folks who have a number of things in common, not the least of which is they all graduated from high school. The other thing they have in common is everybody sitting up here has confessed to you today that in one way or another, they get up every morning and love their lives. They love their work, they love their families, they love their communities. They love the opportunities that they have because they had a bunch of help making good choices when they were 14 years old, or 15, or 16, or 17. There are a whole bunch of people in this community, some of whom are up on this stage, some of whom are in this stadium today, some of whom you're never going to meet, who care about you, who are interested in your future. You sincerely matter to a whole bunch of people. And some days it ain't going to feel like that. Some days you're going to feel alone, some days you're going to feel miserable, and some days you're going to feel like giving up. And again, there are a whole bunch of people who care about you. Look around, you'll see them. You'll recognize them. Call on them when you need them. And be there when they need you. I'd like to show up for all of your graduation ceremonies in 2015, and we'll figure out a way to make that happen. Could be a long day, but I think it'll be worth it. In the meantime, thank you all for being here. Thank you for caring enough to show up today, to make a choice today, to learn more about yourselves, about your community, and the opportunities you have when you graduate from high school. The irony that we took you out of school to get you to stay in school is not lost on us. But it was important enough to drag you out into the sunshine and show you the light. Have a fantastic day. Have a fantastic high school career. And we will see you in 2015.
So before we move on, please stand and give your applause to all these people who took the time to speak to you today. Okay. So give your attention to Grizz Vision here and you're going to watch what the University of Montana Grizzly football team sees before they come out of the tunnel.
The pride.
How about that? Okay, so something that's not on our agenda. Please welcome Capital One Mascot of the Year, twice National Mascot of the Year, Monty. Monty. Come on. One more, Monty, one more. Keep your pants on. Give it up for Monty. Thanks, Monty. Thanks, Monty. So before we conclude here today, a couple of final items. Let me, on behalf of the University of Montana and the Missoula County Public Schools, thank Scott Hosteen and his class for helping out today. Scott, where are you? Thank you. Thank you. And finally, for 30 seconds, Superintendent Alex Apostle.
Thank you. You know, we talked about some very important things today, and you've made us all very proud with your behavior and your attentiveness. You've made Missoula County Public Schools look very, very good today, and I'm proud of each one of you. I'd like to thank our teachers our assistant principals, our executive regional directors for all their support, and of course to everyone here on stage for contributing to this beautiful day. I wish all of you the best. Thank you.
Okay, before we dismiss you by row, by school, let me thank, on behalf of the University of Montana, Missoula County Public Schools, Governor Schweitzer. Thank you for taking the time to come over here today. It's an honor and a privilege to have you here. Mayor Ingen, thank you for graduating from Missoula County Public Schools and being the mayor of Missoula. President Engstrom, thank you for letting us use Washington Grizzly Stadium. Dr. Apostle, thanks you for your cheers, 1 bit, 2 bits. We'll bring you back Saturday. And with that, we're going to dismiss you by school, by row, sentinel, first row, dismiss, go out the same way you came in. Thank you all for being here. Everybody else stay seated. We're going to do it by row, by school.